Hi there, my name's John Atkins and welcome to FWA TV. This week we're going to take a look at a special video profile of the Anarchist, Doug Williams, the longest reigning British Heavyweight Champion in FWA history. We're going to be looking over the next 60 minutes at some of Williams' best matches and most memorable moments from here in the FWA, and find out why many people consider Williams to be the best wrestler Britain has produced in the last 15 years. The first match we're going to take a look at comes from British Uprising 1 at the York Hall in Bethnal Green. Williams had a lot to prove that evening, as he was facing none other than former ECW champion and WWE Light Heavyweight Champion Jerry Lynn, in a match that had wrestling pundits everywhere on the edge of their seats.
Doug Williams. They know what to expect. This is what they came to see.
The bell has been sounded. The two men have shook hands, and here we go. Jerry and Doug lock up. Jerry now with a wrist lock, and he's taking it up. He's tightening, and now Doug with the reversal, a wrist lock of his own.
Referee Andrew Coyne checking the action thick and fast. Jerry Lynn goes for the road through and takes Doug over with an arm drag.
Nice floating over arm drag. A very good move there, and I think Joey's proved his dominance so far, but I'm sure Doug will want the last laugh.
As the men lock up, Doug takes the arm, he goes through into the wrist lock. Jerry Lynn not happy about that. He's trying to get through, and he gets his own wrist lock on the Anarchist. The Anarchist rolls through, and he's going up and over and under, and takes Jerry Lynn down, goes for the pin. Quick pin there, both men up on their feet. Knee to the gut from Jerry Lynn, a couple of boots as well. He's working over Doug Williams, punch to the forehead. Jerry Lynn trying to prove that he can match not only technical skill with pure aggression too.
Doug Williams now has just been flipped to the outside, and Jerry Lynn throws a punch. Doug reverses. Doug going guillotine leg drop.
Have you ever seen anything as beautiful as Jerry Lynn's guillotine leg drop? Doug was going to be smart. Doug was trying to go for the shoulder in the ribs. Jerry Lynn knew it was coming. Jerry Lynn capitalised.
And Jerry Lynn now with a tope dive, taking down Doug Williams.
Jerry Lynn with a tope on helo, basically a forward flip to the outside. It's effective, it works. You've got nearly 20 stone of man jumping straight for you. Doug Williams out for the count.
Doug Williams now outside with Jerry Lynn, and I'll have to say I think the outside would suit Jerry Lynn more better, but no, he's brought Doug back in for the pinfall. With 3 count? No, just 2.
This has been a fantastic match so far, and we've only scratched the surface of both these wrestlers' stunning array of moves. Jerry Lynn now backs Doug into a corner, fist to the forehead. Doug tries to shake the cobwebs off.
Jerry Lynn now is managing to wear away on Doug in the corner now. Referee Andrew Coyne trying to keep him out of there. Doug
goes for a fake, thinks he's got it scouted. Jerry Lynn knew what was happening. He saw what was going to see. What's coming from Jerry? Oh my word! Bulldog from the top rope.
Jerry Lynn with the top rope. Bulldog with a free count. No!
Referee Andrew Coyne now. He tells Jerry it's a 2 count. Jerry Lynn must be thinking, what have I got to do to put the Anarchist away?
Oh, I think Jerry might be thinking that this was just a British guy, but he's not just any British guy. This is the Anarchist, Doug Williams. Doug Williams now, knee to the back.
Jerry Lynn went for the drop kick, missed time, landed flat on his back. The Anarchist saw the opportunity, he went for it, knee drop to the back, as Doug Williams has Jerry Lynn now where he wants him. It looks like it's the gory special.
Immensely painful hold, and Doug Williams has got a very special way of making it that little more painful. And Jerry Lynn's not quitting, so Doug's going to let him have it.
Straight into the corner turnbuckle, can you believe it? Oh my god, drop kick whilst upside down, inside the turnbuckles, it can't be good for you.
Doug Williams flips through the bridge, but Jerry kicks out. Seems to me that Doug seems to be working on the lower back of Jerry Lynn. It does be a sound strategy.
Doug Williams looks a bit bemused. Something like that may have put anyone else away, but Jerry Lynn, the new effing show, isn't going out like that. Doug Williams goes in now with a chin lock and goes straight onto his back, knees into the back of Lynn, wrenching back there on Jerry Lynn, asking him, the referee, will he submit? Will he submit?
Doug Williams is conversing with the referee, but the referee Andrew Coyne is telling Doug that this match isn't over yet. Doug Williams, a kind of a cross-face, semi-Mexican board-type maneuver. Jerry managed to escape it, but he's still at the mercy of the Anarchist, former FWA Heavyweight Champion. Now
Doug Williams looks like he's going from a lasso from El Paso or a maple leaf, a single leg Boston crab, if you will. He's working on the back of Jerry Lynn. He's got his knee firmly planted, or did have, on Jerry Lynn's neck. He's working the back of Jerry Lynn.
Doug Williams learned that move from Eddie Guerrero himself when Eddie came over for FWA Revival. But now Doug is facing Jerry Lynn, and this might be the hardest challenge he's had today. Jerry Lynn, however, flips over. Sunset flip! And will this do it?
Doug Williams out of that, and Jerry into another pinfall. Jerry's pinning Doug. 1, 2. Will we see it? Doug on Jerry. 1, 2. And roll over again. 1, 2. What will we see? Will either of these men get the pinfall?
Jerry Lynn went for the full Nelson, but Doug rolls him up. Jerry reverses. Doug now kicks out.
Have you seen action as fast and thick as this in a long time? Both men down, double headbutt. They had the same idea.
Well, they clashed in the middle, and you can hear these fans applauding these two men's brave efforts. Both men down now, and referee Andrew Coyne will begin to admonish the 10 counts.
You can hear the fans, FWA all the way. They appreciate what they see. Wrestlers like Jerry Lynn and Doug Williams don't come along every week. They're here. They're showing what they can do. Doug Williams back on the offense. Forearms back and forth. Lynn and Williams. Lynn and Williams jockeying for position. Who will it be? Doug Williams sends Lynn in to the ropes.
Doug Williams now with an elbow to the face of Jerry Lynn, and Jerry Lynn could potentially be out cold. Doug Williams, he's setting up for one of his devastating moves, and here we go. Doug Williams, bomb, knee, drop.
Have you ever seen anything as beautiful as Doug Williams dropping a knee across opponent's chest? Usually that would take a man out. Jerry Lynn, he's not quite done yet. The crowd arguing with the referee, they knew it should have been a 3 count. Jerry Lynn got the arm up, he's proving.
The referee was having disagreements with the fans, and I think they're going to show how passionate they are. And here we go, a palm off the top rope. Jerry Lynn with a freak out. No!
Jerry Lynn has put many an opponent away. He springboarded off the middle ropes into a sunset flip, taking Williams over. The force driving Williams over onto his thumb, something you don't see very often. Williams is a big man, but Jerry Lynn can still move him around like a cruiserweight.
Jerry Lynn is incredibly agile for a man his size, as is Doug Williams. And Jerry Lynn is going to take Doug Williams for a flying lesson. Tom Rowe superplex, Tony, you think?
It could well be. It's looking that way. Oh my word! Both men on their backs, screaming in agony. Lynn gets the arm over. Referee Andrew Coyne down. Williams is up at 2. Williams is up at 2.
Andrew Coyne is incredibly late with that foot count, and that could have allowed Doug Williams to continue this match. Both men hit the canvas so hard, they both bounced back upwards again and landed one more time.
Referee administering the count, not needed. Jerry Lynn signalling for the finishing manoeuvre, the cradle pole driver.
And here we go. No! Doug Williams managed to reverse it. Doug Williams flipped Jerry Lynn on his shoulders.
Over in one fluid movement. Bang! Down! Did you see that? Face first.
1, 2, no! Jerry Lynn got his hand to the rope, and the match match is still on.
It's ring smarts, Nick. It's ring smarts, knowing where you are, where the ropes are, and what's happening to you. Doug Williams thought it was all over, arguing with the referee. Lynn grabbed the rope.
And here we go, Doug Williams with a Fisherman Buster.
1, 2, are we going to see it? Lynn, get the arm up. Doug Williams must be thinking to himself, he's asking the referee, what have I got to do to put Jerry Lynn away?
The best of British, the best of the US, and it's still going on. Doug Williams looking to put away Jerry Lynn with one more Fisherman Buster.
Going for the same move. Jerry Lynn straight down into the Fujiwara armbar, one of the most painful moves there are in submission wrestling. Jerry Lynn asking the referee, ask him ref, ask him, is Doug Williams going to submit?
This move puts the pressure on the shoulder and the elbow joint, but Doug Williams managed to get to the rope. He's a very lucky man.
Indeed he is, Nick. Indeed he is. Doug Williams was in a whole world of hurt there. Jerry Lynn capitalising, kicking the arm. He knows that it hurt Williams. That's what he's going to be concentrating on from now on.
Doug Williams went to go. Revolution DDT! No! I thought Doug Williams was going to get the Revolution DDT, but Jerry Lynn is going to take him.
It's the TKO. Basically, it's a fireman's carry into a diamond cut. It's a devastating move, and I cannot believe Doug Williams is still moving.
It wasn't a 1 count, it wasn't a 2 count. I think it was about a 2 7/8 or something along those lines, but regardless, the match still goes on. Doug Williams, Jerry Lynn, who's going to win this first match between them? This is first time ever between them, and Jerry Lynn up top.
Did you see anything? A spinning tornado DDT, anything quite that. He put his arms around the head, he had it lynched in, took Williams down. Williams was managing to get the 2 count.
Doug Williams' face was drove to the mat, but it didn't get the job done. Jerry Lynn must be asking himself, what have I got to do to take away the Anarchist?
As he goes straight through, into the leg lock. It looks like an Achilles lock. Is Williams targeting the legs of Jerry Lynn? Jerry Lynn looks like he's in the middle of the ring. He's nowhere near a rope. What's he going to do? Doug Williams has it cinched in. He's not letting go. He wants Lynn to tap out.
Doug Williams wants this win. If he could get this win, imagine what it could do for his reputation over on the other side of the ocean in the US of A. Doug Williams would be a hot prospect.
Andrew Coyne now witnessing the action. Jerry Lynn slowly but surely made it to the ropes. Knee drop straight down on the chest cavity. Andrew Coyne checking to see if Jerry Lynn's okay as Doug Williams climbs to the top.
Could he go for another bomb scare knee drop? We'll find out, but Jerry Lynn's moving his way up and he crosses the Anarchist.
A move that can quite simply be called painful. Straight down on the top turnbuckle. Jerry Lynn must be using those ring smarts for something. A headbutt to the gut, a forearm to the head. What's Jerry Lynn planning next?
Jerry Lynn is an absolute ring general. He knew where his opponent was and he crushed him, but Doug Williams has managed to save himself, and Doug Williams seems to be setting himself up something special here. Jerry Lynn's getting back to his feet. Doug Williams now. Revolution DDT from the second row.
Have you ever seen it from that high up, Andrew? He drove Lynn's head straight into the mat.
Doug Williams has beaten some of our top men with this move, and both men are down. If Doug Williams could capitalise, he could win the match. Doug Williams has beaten some of our top guys. He's beaten Jody Fleisch, he's beaten Johnny Storm, but can he beat Jerry Lynn tonight here in Bethnal Green?
Referee Andrew Coyne admonishing the 10 count there. It took a while for both men to get to their feet. They're up, they're sluggish, they're trading blow for blow. Is Doug Williams going for it?
Chaos Theory, but no! Jerry Lynn rolls through!
And a kick out there. Oh my God, have you ever seen anyone reverse the Chaos Theory quite as picture perfect as that? Jerry Lynn thought he was going for it, switched it around into a pinning combination. Williams looked bemused. He wasn't sure what was going on. He knows he's got to try it again. Jerry Lynn is not going to go out that easy.
When is one of these men going to make a mistake that will result in somebody winning this match? Doug Williams flips over. He's got it. Revolution DDT. No.
Is it going? No. It's all the way. 1, 2, and a 3 count.
The
Doug
Chaos
Williams.
Chaos Theory German suplex got the job done for the UK zone. Anarchist Doug Williams.
And you can hear it quite simply as standing ovation for every man, woman and child inside the York Hall at FWA British Uprising. What they've seen was pure slim clinic. What they've seen was undoubtedly one of the best matches personally I've ever seen.
I mean, I'd like to congratulate Doug Williams. That was a phenomenal display from him. He deserved any accolades he gets. And what is this going to do for his reputation? Not just here in the United Kingdom, not just in Europe, but over in the US of A. Jerry Lynn, what a win.
On the same night that Williams defeated Jerry Lynn, the Phoenix Jody Fleisch realised a lifelong ambition by capturing the British Heavyweight Championship. Fleisch's first title defence was set to be a one-on-one matchup against the fallen angel Christopher Daniels at the Walthamstow Assembly Halls 2 weeks later. However, as a result of Williams' strong showing at British Uprising, he was placed into the match and it became a triple threat. This match featured an unforgettable conclusion which nobody could have seen coming, and also started a bitter rivalry between Williams and the fallen angel, which continues to this day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the main event here tonight in the Walthamstow Assembly Hall is going to be a fantastic match. No doubt, Tony. It's going to be Doug, the Anarchist Williams, taking on defending champion Jody Fleisch. And we've got a very special guest to complete this match in America's own, the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels. The hometown boy, Jody Fleisch. He is the King of England. He was crowned this at Revival by defeating none other than Doug, the Anarchist Williams, and he's also the current FWA Heavyweight Champion, which he won in a ladder match against the old school crown jewel Flash Barker.
As you can see, Jody Fleisch now in amongst his people with his FWA British Heavyweight title. Christopher Daniels showing a little bit of, bravado there, saying, no, Jody, get in the ring when I say so. Interesting fact about Jody Fleisch and Christopher Daniels, they've both wrestled over in Japan for Michinoku Pro. Chris Daniels more commonly known over there as the Curry Man. Jody Fleisch and Curry Man have had battles back and forth. But Jody Fleisch has beaten Christopher Daniels on UK soil. Will tonight be the time that Christopher Daniels pins Jody's shoulders to the mat, 1, 2, 3, and walks out champion?
Tony, it's obvious that each man here has one-on-one victories over the other. This is as equal as it's ever going to get for a triple threat match. And if you look at it, Tony, look at it. You've got an awesome... look at him disrespecting the champion. Sorry, as I was getting at though, Tony, you've got a technical wrestler in the form of Anarchist Doug Williams. You've got the high flyer in Jody Fleisch, and you've got the innovating and always deadly fallen angel, Christopher Daniels. Christopher Daniels keeping it a distance here, letting Jody and Doug wrestle up.
Yeah, so Christopher Daniels is doing the smart thing, you know. He's thinking, well, there's three of us. Why do I wrestle straight away, Nick? Christopher Daniels is using re-awareness and ring smarts at the moment. You know, hey, Doug. Oh, maybe he will fight Doug Williams. Maybe.
Well, he's got a headlock, and now Jody's got a headlock at Doug as well. It's a hang on a second, off the ropes, cross body, turns around, hip toss, Jody Fleisch, drop kick. Oh yes, 2 minutes down and Doug is up.
Christopher Daniels down, Jody Fleisch is up. Now Doug Williams goes with the leapfrog.
And now, another leapfrog. Jody's still going off the ropes. Nice forearm to the face. Christopher Daniels sent to the outside by the Anarchist.
Doug Williams sending him outside. Jody Fleisch off the top rope now. Moonsault. Doug Williams standing there. Jody Fleisch misses with a kick, goes for the clothesline. Jody Fleisch sleeps.
That's a lovely flip by Doug. Takes the leg. What? No, not even a one that time. Takes the leg. No, a roll through. One, a kick out. Jody also on the ropes. And both men are standing up. And Christopher Daniels is now entering himself back into the fray again. Double hip toss.
Proving that they can work together when they need to. Double clothesline as well, taking down their American counterpart, Christopher Daniels.
Yeah, both the British are trying to get a pinfall over the American. You've got to believe there's national pride on the line as well as the top.
Doug Williams got a sneaky pin. Doug Williams taking every opportunity he can.
You got to believe that with these type of triple threats or three-way dance matches, the attention is divided. Oh, nice. Wheelbarrow. Doug sends him down. But he's still got him. What's Doug going for?
He's kicking his shoulders. He's trying to take away the vertical base. And Christopher Daniels
took out Jody, and now he's got a pinfall on Doug. much going on to it. I can't get out what I'm trying to say. Nice body stuff. I was just trying to say with triple threat matches, there's so much going on. Your attention is so divided. Pinfall can come from anywhere.
Christopher Daniels shots a nice leg there over the Anarchist Doug Williams. Jody Fleisch manages to break up the pinfall. Beautiful leg lariat there from Christopher Daniels. What do you think?
Well, it's interesting. For what? Oh, another leg lariat. Gorgeous. Pinfall. 1, 2. Wasn't meant to be. Sorry, I was going to say, it seems that the tactic they're taking is that two men are wrestling, and when one of them has the advantage, the third man comes in, takes the fresh man. It's very interesting. Sometimes two men will take on one, but not this time.
A beautiful suplex there from Doug Williams. And Jody Fleisch goes into the pin. Jody Fleisch saw what happened. Hey, Doug's not going to do it. He's going to take it.
And absolutely, why not? He's a defending champion. The odds are stacked against him. Don't forget, Jody Fleisch not too long ago was in a brutal... Oh, they're both teaming on the American. Jody Fleisch not too long ago just won the FWA title in a ladder match. So you got to believe that Jody's...
Beautiful drop kick into the corner turnbuckle there. Christopher Daniels is dazed as both men send the fallen angel off the ropes.
And now two men now send Christopher Daniels off the ropes. He's now going for a neck breaker. But Jody, missed.
Blows to the back of the head there. Christopher Daniels now with blows to Jody across the face.
Center for Bulldog and the clothesline at the same time. Beautifully executed by the American. Is he going for the pinfall?
He's pinning both. Well, look at the arrogance, Nick, on Christopher Daniels. He won't pin one, he'll pin both.
Now what kind of statement would that have made if Christopher Daniels could pin both Jody Fleisch and Doug the Anarchist Williams and win the FWA Heavyweight title?
Well, to be honest, Nick, Christopher Daniels would thoroughly deserve it. But these two men are not going to let it happen.
Hang on a second.
What do we see here?
Christopher Daniels just got some just desserts and he felt the pain on that. And now Christopher Daniels to the outside.
Doug Williams and Jody Fleisch mashing up neck. Doug Williams with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker onto Jody Fleisch.
Jody tried to sped up the proceedings, but Doug caught him and put him on his back. However, Jody still kicked out. You got to believe that Christopher Daniels wants the FWA title. Why? Because of the way Jody Fleisch and Doug Williams have made a phenomenal name for themselves over in America. So it's about time for Christopher Daniels to come over here and take the most prized possession in the United Kingdom today, the Frontier Wrestling Alliance heavyweight title.
You're absolutely right, Nick, but what Christopher Daniels is doing is using ring smarts. He's staying outside the ring when he doesn't have to be inside. He's conserving his energy. And look at the way he just picks Doug Williams up effortlessly.
There was a lovely
and he just throws him down a gut-wrench suplex. It wasn't to be. Christopher Daniels is using his brain in this match where the other two just seem to be using their brawn. They're trying to wrestle each other. They're trying to get the windfall. Christopher Daniels is proving that he's definitely the smartest man in the ring at the moment.
Jody Fleisch was wailing away at Christopher Daniels, but Daniels back in control. Sends Jody to the corner. Jody flips him over and Daniels once again to the outside.
Crashes down to the mat and he's in no hurry to get back up. He knows what he can take a breather out there, but
gut wrench powerbomb. Will that do it? Not quite.
Jody Fleisch, I'm the champion. I'm not going to go down like that, Doug Williams. You're going to have to try a little bit harder. Christopher Daniels slowly getting to his feet outside, but as I said, Nick, he's just taking his time. He knows there's no hurry right about now as Doug Williams cinches in the Gory Guerrero special.
Painful submission hold, and we both know Doug, he has a special way of making it just a little more painful. But wait a minute, Christopher Daniels has cut him off with a pass, and he sends
Doug Williams into the corner. Oh, drop kick to the face of Jody Fleisch, whilst upside downstairs, upside down in the Gory Guerrero special. Nick, this is just amazing.
Oh, good Doug Williams though, even though he's carrying Jody at the moment.
Oh, look at this. What's this? He's got one, he's got the other one, he's got both of them locked. A Boston Crab, and he's still holding to the arms of Jody Fleisch. He's got both of them in submission holds. Surely, that was just amazing to see.
Doug Williams, what a perfectionist. Now, not one, but two men in submission moves. Neither man could do anything.
Look at the crowd on their feet. They're showing the appreciation. And a double drop kick, one for each of them.
It's obvious that Doug is in control at the moment, but who is he going to work for? Is he going to work on a fellow countryman in Jody Fleisch? And he went, oh, but hang on. Looks like he might be aiming for Daniels.
And he takes Daniels down from the top turnbuckle to the outside, crashing down onto the mats, onto the wooden floor. Both men are down for the count.
Daniels looks quite worse for wear. He spent most of the contact. How do you keep focus on two high caliber opponents? And oh wait, what's happening? Oh, he just
stun gun across the ropes, basically draping the throat across the ropes. It's got to be painful, it's got to hurt, it's got to knock the wind out of you.
Now what's this? Christopher Daniels is measuring up, and John!
Fleisch used his own momentum there, vaulted over the ring post and manages to slam down on Doug Williams on the outside. If this was a Falls Count Anywhere match, I'm pretty sure Jody Fleisch would still be heavyweight champion right now.
Damn, Tony, this fallen angel, guys. Oh, lovely springboard, suicidal moonsault.
And look at him landing on his feet, and time for some jaw-jacking with the fans. I'm the best, I'm the fallen angel, I'm going to be new champion, mark my words.
This Christopher Daniels, he's a very clever swine, Tony. And now look at him mock the fans. And he's going for Doug. Jody's already in the ring at the moment. Obviously, Doug must have taken more of the brunt of that kind of suicidal dive. Oh, and Christopher Daniels now pulling back to the outside again.
You see how the tide can change. Christopher Daniels thought he was cocksure. He thought he had the upper hand. Doug Williams with a forearm proves, no mate, I'm in charge here. As he springs Jody Fleisch off into the ropes.
Oh, that was gorgeous, Tony. Doug Williams just flung Jody Fleisch with that belly-to-belly suplex. Got 3 counts. Is it gonna? Not yet, Tony.
It's going to take a bit more than that, Nick, to put Jody Fleisch down.
Oh, and here we go. Lovely Inzaguri there.
Climbing Inzaguri from the fallen angel. You watch how he slowly creeps into the ring, and he creeps in for the 3 count.
Well, it looks like the men are trying to fight for the pinfall over Doug. Christopher Daniel at the moment in control. Tony, who do you think's going to win this match? Come on, be honest now.
Nick, I have no idea. At this moment, I'd say referee Steve Linsky had a chance if he was in there. Jody Fleisch is sent off the ropes now. Christopher Daniels, he goes with a head scissors.
This is going with a head scissors, but he's caught Doug as well. There it is!
Oh! Tornado DDT. He went for the head scissors on Daniels. Daniels managed to reverse it, flip him onto Williams, and take him over. Now Jody Fleisch with an Inzaguri to the back of the head on Christopher Daniels.
I just want to give Daniels the credit for probably being the most intelligent man in the ring, but Jody's managed to clip him with the Inzaguri, and now it's down to, oh, hang on. Jody's on the inside, both men are outside. This is a dangerous situation if your name's Doug Williams, Christopher Daniels, because here it is. Phoenix, stop!
Oh, perfect Phoenix. Oh, no, Nick.
Tony, Jody doesn't look very good.
He's touching his knee or his ankle.
Let's not try and let it.
No, Doug Williams is he's throwing Christopher Daniels back into the ring now.
He's back into the ring now. It looks like for the time being, unless someone else, let's Jody get back into it. It looks like we're going to have a new champion, either Chris Daniels or Doug Williams. Jody's.
It looks that way, Nick, but you never know. Jody Fleisch is a fighter. He is a fighter. Doug Williams now off the second rope with a knee drop to the side of the head on Christopher Daniels.
Variation, second rope bombs, get a knee drop. I get the impression that Jody's been taken to the back. I mean, Jody Fleisch is, well, let's be honest, for the FWA, he's one of our top talents. We don't want to lose him. And if that means he has to lose the title here tonight, so be it. I mean, come on, come back to fight another day.
I mean, Nick, don't count him out at all. As Christopher Daniels goes there with a falling neck breaker on the Anarchist, Doug Williams. At the moment, it's the fallen angel versus the Anarchist. If it stays this way, we may have a new champion. But you've got to believe, Nick, that Jody Fleisch isn't going to give up on his championship just yet.
Well, yes, we're down to Christopher Daniels and Doug Williams. Both men have a victory over one another in this country. Christopher Daniels with a nice back suplex there. Go for the cover. 1, 2. No, it wasn't free. Just they've got to believe that if Jody Fleisch could get back into this now would be the best time. But it seems to me.
Referee Andrew Coyne holding Jody Fleisch back. Yeah, I can understand, Nick. He wants to get back into this match. But if it's going to cost him his career, then Jody, is it really worth it?
And Tony, what you have to appreciate is Jody Fleisch is a man, yes, and I'm sure that as a man he can make his own opinion, but he's also an investment made by the FWA, and you don't want a broken investment when you're starting to put on the best shows in the country.
True, Nick, as both men are trading forearms back and forth now to the side of the head.
What? Chaos Theory!
Are we going to see it?
No!
Christopher Daniels has that move well scouted.
And there it is. Wait! Revolution DDT!
Revolution DDT! Oh, Jody Fleisch! Oh, look at his neck! He's trying to make his way back to ringside. What's he doing?
Oh! You could see that Doug had the match won, but he comes in to stop.
Jody Fleisch. Jody's leg is in no shape. He should not be in that ring, Nick. He should not be there for love nor money. Jody's worth it. He still manages an Inzaguri to take Doug Williams to the outside. Come on, Jody, if you can do it.
Jody Fleisch down his spin kick.
Oh, the pain in his leg. He just hit it with the angel wing. Surely not. Surely not. Surely not.
2, 3. FWA, Tony. Bloody hell, we have our first ever American
hands of an American, and Christopher Daniels no less.
Christopher Daniels is looking at the title as if he's realised fate. Christopher Daniels is one of the first he is the first American to win the FWA title. What a statement he's made.
He has made you're right, Nick, he's made a wonderful statement now. I can come over to your company, I can win your championship. And you know what I'll do? I'll pin your champion. But Nick, he didn't pin Jody Fleisch 100%. He had to wait for Jody Fleisch to be badly injured, crawling back into the ring, trying to save his title before he could get the pin and become FWA Heavyweight Champion.
Look at this family. Jody came in, Doug had the match won, and Jody had to selfishly come in and push him off. Christopher Daniels merely capitalised. You can't blame him for that.
Look at the exchange of words between Doug Williams and Christopher Daniels. These two will meet again. Will it be for the FWA title? Who knows? Who knows? But you've got to imagine that Jody Fleisch, somewhere along the lines, he's going to be wanting his belt back.
It would be over 6 months until Williams would fly over to the USA and defeat Daniels to bring back the British Heavyweight Championship. Daniels' one and only rematch for the title would come at the Northern Exposure Tour 2003 in this 2 out of 3 falls matchup.
Making his return to the FWA ever since losing the FWA title to Doug Williams, it's the fallen angel Christopher Daniels.
I tell you what, Tony, the history behind this match is unbelievable.
Coming down the aisle, from Maidstone, weighing 230 pounds, he is the FWA Heavyweight Champion, the Anarchist, Doug Williams!
Now we see the lock up there, both men jockeying for position. Neither of these men gaining the advantage at the minute.
I'd give the advantage to Doug.
So would I, but Christopher Daniels there, are we going to see the clean break? And we do, a tactic I wouldn't normally expect from Christopher Daniels, but a clean break there.
I'd give the advantage to Doug on that one because from a sheer strength point of view, Doug Williams is stronger. When it comes to speed and leverage, Chris Daniels has the advantage. He turned that leverage around at the last moment, made Doug's momentum and weight work against him and got Doug in the corner, but as you said, surprisingly clean lock-up.
Both men now in with a lock-up again, as it looks as though Doug Williams now reversing and Daniels is in the corner, and of course we see the clean break from Doug Williams.
A low blow is technically illegal in professional wrestling, but the reverse atomic drop is not. It's inverted. It's basically your testicular region into the knee. That hurts just as much as a low blow. It's something that if I had my way, I would change, but Chris Daniels is taking full advantage of it, and you can tell Doug Williams is not only getting the life suffocated out of him, but he's also in pain in the groin area now from that knee.
Chris Daniels using that side chancery, then takes him over with a snapmare and is just basically now twisting the head of Doug Williams and applying as much pressure as he can to that neck as humanly possible. You see the grin on Daniels' face. You know what he's doing is very, very effective.
Look at that, Tony. He's got the forearm across the side of the head of Doug and he's pushing that down and follows up with a knee drop. I tell you one thing, that much pressure on the side of the neck has got to hurt Doug Williams. When he goes for that move that we all call the Chaos Theory, that rolling super, he needs to have his neck work in order so he can roll back successfully. Again, the pressure is being put on the neck. I tell you what, you try rolling backwards when you can't control the left or right motion of your neck, Tony. It's not going to happen. And Chris Daniels is putting that neck to waste, just like Doug did with the arm of Daniels earlier. That is such a dangerous move, Tony. And you can see Chris Daniels holding the neck. He can't feel the pain now. He's going to have to...
He didn't go down, but now Christopher Daniels there, hitting one of his signature moves there.
And he goes for Angel Wins. No, Tony! No, I can't. This has got me 2, 3, Tony. I cannot believe that Chris Daniels took the first fall. If I was a betting man, I would have put the house, everything I own on Doug Williams getting that first fall. What effect will this have on the rest of the match if Doug Williams, the favourite to win that first fall, has gone down to Chris Daniels? This is not looking good for Doug Williams, the FWA and the heavyweight title.
Well, the way I see it, Alex, at the moment, Doug Williams is now the underdog in this match. Christopher Daniels has to win one more fall, and once again, he's the FWA champion. Doug Williams, on the other hand, has to win the next 2 falls to retain his title. Christopher Daniels used amazing smarts there and managed to reverse a couple of moves, and as we kick off now with a second fall, hit the Angel's wings, and there was no kicking out to Doug Williams.
I'll tell you what, Tony, Doug has not even made it to his feet yet. That rest period was all Chris Daniels staring there, looking at Doug in pain. Doug didn't even raise. You've got to believe that Doug is down. Look at him. He is not in the best shape. 1, 2, kick out. Yes,
kick out there.
Doug actually went for the ropes there. He's so disorientated. His foot landed did on referee Richard Young there. You know, this is really hard for the ref as well, because he has to go full steam ahead for 3 falls. You're in there with nearly 35 stone of solid muscle. This is one of those matches where it's tiring for everyone. It's tiring for the fans even watching, but Doug Williams now is in the worst predicament out of all of those commodities.
Saying that though, Doug Williams now with a nice crossbody. 1, 2, no! Only a 2 count there. Doug Williams off the ropes as he goes now with a sunset flip. But Doug Williams, no! Christopher Daniels managed to hold on.
Was that a punch or an open fist? He rolls him up. 2,
no!
Chris Daniels isn't going to go down that easily, and he takes him down with a clothesline. Doug Williams with a burst of energy. Sometimes in these matches, Tony, you realise that your life and your title is flashing before your eyes, and you have to do something drastic. The only problem is, if you do something there like Doug did, go for those quick falls, and it doesn't pay off. You just spent the last bit of energy you had. Doug now with some forearms. Doug Williams firing back a European uppercut. Beautiful.
He is firing back now with some uppercuts there. Daniels is in the corner. I mean, you can see the sweat flying off both these men. They've been wrestling now for around 15 minutes as Doug Williams... Oh! Doug Williams was going through one of his signature sequences there that always finishes with a bomb scare knee drop. Williams scouted this, knew it, and basically took Williams down with the knee.
Daniels knows Williams moves so well. Ditto for Williams, but Daniels is taking advantage of it right now. It was almost as if he saw that move coming. He didn't even reach the second knee, Tony. I think Daniels now has got to be the favourite to win this match. As I said, this could be disastrous for Doug Williams, the FWA and the heavyweight title. I must say, as a Brit through and through and an FWA man, I'm begging Doug Williams to pull through this and win this belt. But what a contest we're seeing so far. Doug Williams is in a lot of pain, but I've got to say, Chris Daniels so far has been the better man.
Christopher Daniels has put on a very impressive display at the moment, from submission to flying to pure power. And Doug Williams basically has been on the receiving end of all this, as Williams now is sent off the ropes.
Doug with forearm, another forearm. Oh, and an uppercut. I was going to say he didn't have much strength for those forearms, but that uppercut nearly knocked Daniels' head off. He whips him off into the ropes. Daniels comes back, ducks a clothesline, sends him into the ropes. Doug holds on.
Daniels will be going for 1, 2, no! Looks as though to me,
beautiful pin there, but Doug reverses 2 and 3. Tony!
Doug Williams from out of nowhere managed to get the 3 count there on the Fallen Angel. This is perfect, Alex. We have seen the match brought back to an even playing field.
Daniels is not going to let Doug breathe during this break there. Doug should have had at least a minute's rest, and Daniels knows that now it is level pegging, it is 1-1, and he has to get the full now if he's going to win that title. Tony, I said I didn't think Doug was making a wise move, going for those small packages, going for those quick pins. He proved me wrong, but a head to the post may just put an end to Doug Williams' dreams of winning here this evening.
That could definitely be the turning point. I mean, when you're sent into one of those steel rails there, it's gonna hurt like mad. And at the moment, Daniels is just punishing Williams on the outside. He needs to get him back in the ring. I'm pretty sure Williams is thinking, I'm losing my grasp on this belt, and Daniels is like, I'm taking this belt back to America with knife edge chops, just laying in the blows. Williams is losing his style, in my opinion, at the moment.
You can look at the glaze expression on Doug's face. He is in a whole world of trouble right now. Daniels is in control. He breaks the count. You can tell Daniels now, when you're on the inside of that ring, Tony, you have ropes, you have turnbuckle pads, and you have a canvas. When you're on the outside ring, you have wooden aprons, you have steel ring posts, you have metal guardrails, and you have a cement floor. Doug Williams is in a whole hell of trouble, because you know full well Chris Daniels will take advantage of all those elements.
Definitely, Christopher Daniels will do whatever he can, be it inside the ring or outside the ring. He'll use every piece of furniture to his advantage if he can. But at the moment, he's setting him up. Blue Thunder driver there. 1, 2. 1-2 there, a 2 count for the Fallen Angel there. I thought that maybe could have been it, but Doug Williams is keeping his grasp on the FWA title. It's been in America once. He doesn't want to see it happen again.
Tony, the mistake Daniels is making now is he is being a typical cocky American. Now he knows he has Doug Williams in trouble. He is being slow, lethargic, and methodic. But that is not what you want to do. You need a flurry of big moves to put Williams down. Daniels did it in the first fall. Why he's not doing it now, I know it's got nothing to do with being out of breath, because Chris Daniels is a cardiovascular animal. The man is a machine in the ring. That is just sheer arrogance. And Doug
Williams there.
Doug is proving my point here. He needs to get on top. Both of these men now need a flurry of offense to get that pinfall, and Doug is going to go for that right now.
Doug Williams managed to get out of the abdominal stretch there. Doug Williams there with a perfect back suplex, taking Daniels down. You're right, he needs to get some big moves in, more back suplexes, knee drops. He needs to do everything he can. It looks like he's psyching himself up now. He needs to keep this title here here in Great Britain.
You can see Doug is hitting these open hands, and those forearms, no one hits them stiffer than Doug Williams. And that clothesline nearly took his head off.
Exactly, the decapitator clothesline there, that would have been it if that was me.
Doug goes into a corner knee. We saw this earlier. Can Daniels capitalise? The second knee.
Are we going to see Doug Williams now? He's signalling for it. He's going up for to the top rope.
Oh, on the back of the head, Tony.
Oh my word! It's a bomb scare knee drop from the back of the head too. No!
I'll tell you what, Tony.
No!
When your finishing move is that the Revolution DDT or the Chaos Fury, moves that work the back of the neck and the head, when you hit a knee drop from the top rope onto the back of that neck, you know that is a warm-up for the finish.
Oh my word! As he goes in with the Guerrero special and just basically puts him onto the top turnbuckle, hammering in. Doug Williams now has got evil intentions on his mind. He wants to keep the belt here as he's got him up. Oh, on the hook!
Top rope. We spoke about that flurry of offense that one of these two needed. Doug is the man that's capitalising.
Oh! What a kick out from Daniels.
Tony, Doug is going to have to hit one of those trademark moves. Doug, he's been warming up the back of the neck for Daniels now. He's been beaten down. He's going to need to hit something big to put Daniels away. Daniels has come here for a fight, and this could be it, Tony.
Oh, it looked like he was going for the rep. Oh! Daniels is down. Williams is down. It was right. It was a big flurry of moves there, but both men are now down. And Alex, what would happen if both men were counted out now?
I tell you what would happen. It's really the referee's decision because it's one fall apiece. Maybe we'll go into extra time. I tell you one thing though I find interesting. The crowd, who were very pro Williams to start with, are actually starting to get behind Chris Daniels as well. Not because they like him, but because they respect and appreciate the wrestling they are seeing in this ring. Both men putting on a hell of a contest, and they're popping for it right now.
Oh my word, Daniels there.
You know that is a setup for Tony.
Most definitely.
Ascension to heaven.
Oh! He hits it perfectly. The limp body leg. Oh! Williams managed to kick out. This is what I want to see.
A nonchalant cover there by Daniels. Although he hooked the leg, it wasn't body on body. You cannot pin Doug Williams like that. And of course, Daniels now, he's going to go for the big moves and a palm strike straight to the face. The perspiration flying into the audience there from Doug Williams. And Daniels is setting up for something big, Tony. I don't know what's he going for. But Doug blocking this. What's he going for?
To block it. Doug Williams is still sitting.
Oh my word! Revolution DDT. If Doug can get the pin, this will be all. He was too close to the ropes, Tony. A mistake we saw earlier by none other than Jack Xavier in the opening match. Doug Williams, you can tell he's disorientated. A pro like Doug never makes that mistake, but it could cost him this match.
That would have been it, Alex, if that would hit anywhere else in the ring. But Daniels now with the backside. 1, 2. No, Williams managed to get out of it. Williams now goes.
The Magistral.
1, 2. Both been caught up in the ropes, but there was a kick out as well there. You're right. If that Revolution DDT was anywhere in the centre of the ring, that would have been all it, and Doug Williams would still be champion.
Tony, now we're gonna get the Chaos Fury. He goes him up. He brings him up. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Yes, Williams still the FWA champion.
We hope you've enjoyed this special video profile of the Anarchist, Doug Williams, truly one of the FWA's top stars. We'll be back again soon with more FWA TV.